Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer!
Hello, right. Boring Review Nation!
Kind of pointless.
We know all things.
All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Jody there.
And today we are looking at another video from Mr. Al Murray. And one thing I learned about Al Murray that I thought was interesting.
Al Murray or Al Murray?
I will beat you. That I thought was very, very interesting was there's a video online on YouTube where he did some kind of challenge with Gordon Ramsay, like a cooking challenge.
Oh, okay.
I think it was bread pudding. And they had some, neutral person to judge it. And they chose Al Murray's bread pudding over Gordon Ramsay's. And in the video, Gordon Ramsay's ticked. He's like, really? His is like, what do you say, like thick and dry, and why would you choose theirs? And he was just not having it. And Al Murray was just like, yeah, baby, I just beat Gordon Ramsay.
Now the question is did they know who made what, or was it like a blind?
I would hope that it wasn't just to like stick it to Gordon Ramsay, but it seemed like it was just like, we like this one more. I don't think they said, hey, choose Al Murray's over Gordon Ramsay.
I'm just saying, like, if they both made it and then they brought them like mixed up or whatever to the judges.
Again,
so,
the
like,
video I watched was like after that, and they got the news that he lost.
Gotcha.
So, anyways, random thing about Al Murray there. We are checking out what video from him today, Jody?
The human brain naturally thinks in English.
Now, obviously, I agree with that statement because it's the only language I speak, not very well, but it's the only language I try to speak. But I'm very, very interested because, again, we get it. It's an act. It's a character. It's sarcasm. But it's also comedy, too. So I'm really curious to see what the pub landlord has to say about this notion. Totally. So we're going to go and check this out. As we do, if there's anything you like about anything that you see in this video, please don't forget to
like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're aware of our next upload of videos.
And are you one of those people like I was for years watching YouTube? I never hit the like button. Once I started doing it, it made me feel so much better. So go ahead and make the change, my friends, and help us out. We would appreciate it. That was my plug. Oh, I just saw a video from the person I want to watch. Anyways, all right. Here we schmizzle.
British thinking keeps us permanently one step ahead of the world because we have a natural advantage that keeps us one step ahead of the rest of the world. And that is because we, the British, the reason we have British thinking is because we, the British, think in English. That's right. And English is the easiest, most straightforward language to think in, London, because English is natural, isn't it? English is a natural language that forms naturally in the human brain. Deep down in the grey matter, grey is an English word. There's a clue for you. Spelled with an E, Neil.
Don't you mean A?
The word colour, right? You're not going to get the individuals on the money, are you?
We have this talk all the time in my class. I'm an E too. So
deep down in the grey matter of the human brain, the nerve synapses knit together to form the English alphabet. Yeah? And that's why all the other languages in the world use our alphabet, because there's English in there somewhere struggling to escape. Except, of course, for the Chinese, who've gone on some appalling detour. Jesus, what is it, eh? There's pictures of things that are pictures of things, they're no longer pictures of. It's a shame. No wonder they're angry and confused. I mean, with an alphabet like that, you would none be a food, wouldn't you? I know nothing about China, obviously. Well, no, I know one thing. Apparently the most common name in the world is Wong. Did you know that, Steve? No. You really need to brush up.
That's what the comment section says about us.
The name in the world is Wong, but that's not true, is it, mate? No. It's Tracy, obviously. Now, we think in English. English is a natural language that forms naturally in the human brain. We got any teachers here tonight? Anyone who teaches? Yeah. Where are you? What's your name, pal?
Carl.
Carl, beautiful British name. Now, what do you teach, Carl?
English.
English, good boy.
That worked out nicely.
Don't very much, though, do you? It's natural. Now, so... Is this school posh or normal, sir?
It's in Japan.
It's in Japan? So you're teaching Japanese people English? Yeah. But you've noticed, in your experience, that English forms naturally in the human brain, haven't you? Yes, it does.
It does.
You're my kind of teacher, Carl. The teaching profession's in all sorts of shit, in it, ladies and gentlemen. Ever since they got rid of the cane, they haven't really been able to attract the right sort of people. So you've noticed, Carl, the English forms naturally in the human brain. Good boy. Yeah? The English forms naturally in the brain.
His forehead has got to hurt.
English is the most beautiful,
I know. That's what I think. He's got back rings too.
Expressive language in the world. There's no language with the higher realm of sheer expression than this. Now, it can't be taught. Now, how did this happen? Hey, Carl, do you know?
No idea.
No idea. Well, I'll tell you, mate, it's actually a miracle. Right? There should be no language in this country. There should be none. Given half a chance, British people would rather not speak to each other if they can possibly. All right, yeah. Do you know God Save the Queen? No! Not that, you see. We'd rather not speak to each other if we can possibly help it. Now,
it's all human race right there, too.
Saved the English language, and that is, of course, the weather. The weather in this country is terrible. We've got any Australians in tonight? Any Aussies in? Fantastic. Welcome back, love. You've done your time, you've paid your debt. I love Australians, genetically engineered for bar work. Now, tell me. What's your name, sweetheart? Marie, beautiful British name. Where are you from in Australia, Marie? Queensland, fantastic. Yeah? That's that bit in the north, isn't it? What, are you from Brisbane? No, further north, fantastic. I love yours, you're beautiful people, Marie. I think you're fantastic people. Yeah? You don't about it, do you? I mean, the way you've taken that English language and boiled it down to its barest bones. It's very impressive. Listen, Marie, you could say, good day, couldn't you? Yeah? You could say, good day to you, sir. You could choose not to. Yeah? You say, good day, like that. Save yourself a valuable split second. Extra time to loll around on the beach and do all. And then the genius of it is you take that 00 and you save it up for use in a ridiculous place name later on, don't you?
Like what?
Place name later on, don't you?
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah, that one went above me a little bit, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Help us out. We are...
That last little comment.
We're not helping ourselves out here, but no idea what that last one was. Couldn't hear what he said. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't have got it. I don't know. But I like that video because he was able to infuse, like we've seen him do all the time, infuse the audience. But he was able to infuse the audience, and it didn't really distract him from where he was getting at from beginning to end. And it was short. It's 5.5 minutes. But I liked it because of how it was able to be pieced together. Almost as if, and maybe he did, I don't know, almost as if he knew exactly what those people were going to say, because it worked quite perfectly. Now, again, he's also a very intelligent person, so if someone this or that is fine. He did ask for any people from Australia, so that kind of helped him, right?
But it totally helped that that one guy taught English.
English in Japan, right? And the guy that taught English exactly. So, I mean, it really, really worked out. I like the way it got set up right there. And the rest of it is just silliness, but it's pretty funny as well.
I totally thought he was going to go in a little bit different with this, like when he was talking about like English teachers and stuff, because English is actually one of the hardest languages because we don't follow. Yes, like if you learn a different language, it's like, okay, well, you know, it's masculine and feminine, and like if you make it plural, pretty much all of them are, you add this to make it plural. And for us, it's like all over the place. Sometimes it's
spelling
S,
patterns
sometimes
are different.
It's ES,
phonetic
sometimes
patterns are different.
It's the same word, fish, fish. Sometimes it's a completely different word, you know, goose, geese, moose, moose. Like you just don't know.
Moose, meese.
It's just always so different. And like the way we teach our sounds, like they can change with like different words. Like I really would love to know who came up with the spelling patterns and the way you do words. So I feel bad for anybody who does really try to learn English. So I thought he was gonna like have a joke and kind of play off that way. Like who came up with this spellings and whatnot. But instead, like he went a different way. But it was funny, and I liked how he pulled Australia in and about, you know, you did your time, you're good.
Yeah, you did your time, welcome back. No, that actually would be really funny too, because you could kind of tie it into like, well, how come this word is spelled this way and spelled this way, but they have different pronunciations? Like, you know, sometimes you just don't feel like doing the same thing twice. So, you know, for no reason, we're going to switch it. And plus, you know, the English language has been taken from other more ancient languages as well. But with that being said, still pretty entertaining, very good. Thank you so much for watching our reaction to it. Thank you so much for requesting it. And until next time.
Goodbye.